Hello, Adanete. My name is Linda St Pierre. I'm Denisohlina First Nation from Lac-Brochet, Manitoba. I currently reside in Burnaby, BC. I am here to pitch to you a thriller drama feature film called The Phoenix. It is about a young Indigenous UFC fighter who beats up a white cop for the murder of her best friend. This starts a media frenzy. It is a story about Rogue Phoenix, a young girl who was taken into the system away from her parents as a child, and in the system she meets her best friend, Kateri Thompson. Kateri and her grew up in the system, and one day as teenagers, they were both taken into juvie after a misunderstanding that the cops decided to go with the white people on this for the misinformation that happened. And in the juvie system, she met her trainer, Robin, who saw the fire, the desire, and the anger in her to make her a great fighter. So Rogue got her education, and she did leave juvie, and she became a pro-trained fighter. While being questioned by the media, where is your parents? This also has the same questions Rogue does. Where are my parents? And then she does seek out and look for her parents. We are going to get answers on that. And while she's trying to get answers, she meets her best friend, Kateri, for lunch. And Kateri is on her phone, and she's constantly checking her messages. And the boyfriend keeps calling, and her boyfriend is a detective cop. And then she says, "I'm sorry," and she runs out. And days later, she sees Kateri's picture on the media that she had died of an apparent suicide. And please respect the detective's privacy at this time. Rogue goes to the morgue and she sees her best friend's body, and she knew right away it wasn't a suicide, it was domestic violence. So she took justice into her own hands, and she's looking for the cop, and she finds the cop, and she beats up the cop, but because she is a trained fighter, it's caught on video. And this starts a media frenzy. A UFC fighter beats up a cop. But we are also going to explore an Indigenous woman beat up a cop for the injustice issues for her best friend's murder. And this is where the true film begins, of the story of how young Indigenous women are not important to media unless you're a pro something. Myself, as an Indigenous woman, I am 6 times more likely to get killed. And it'll be brushed under the rug. So this is why I wrote this script. So I can stand up for how these Indigenous children keep getting taken into the system today. How murdered, missing Indigenous women and men aren't taken serious. So this is why this film is important to me, and I really want to make it, and I hope you can help make it, because I am standing up for what's right for myself and my people. Masi Cho, thank you.